Hello and welcome to our video for today, which is about other uses for the word good. We all know the main use for it, but this is about alternative uses. So the first one is the term for good, meaning forever. So it's for plus good equals forever. Another way to say the same thing is to say for plus keeps, Keeps, which also means forever. So an example. Question: has she left school for a few days? No, she has gone for good. Or no, she has gone for keeps. Another way to use good is for measuring things. So, for example, how far is it to Mesop? Answer: it's a good distance. That means you don't know exactly how far, but it's not a short distance. Good like this means further rather than nearer. Another example: how long is it since you've seen Sonet? It's been a good few days. Again, you don't know exactly how long. You could say it's been a few days. But by adding good, you're saying the time is longer than that. Next example. When you're making chicken curry for a lot of people, put in a good handful of chilies. Again, it doesn't tell you how many or exact measurement, like a cupful. In this sentence, it means plenty. It means make sure there are enough chilies. Don't be mean with them. The strange thing is that you can use good like this even when you give the exact measurement. So, for example, it's a good 5 kilometers. It's been a good 10 days. Use a good cupful of chilies. So, how does that work? You're giving an exact measurement, like the number of kilometers or the days or cups full, but then you're adding good. When it's used like this, it means at least that much and probably a bit more. Another way to use good is good and then an adjective. So this is almost the same as very. It's mainly used in speaking and not in writing, and it's never used in the negative. So, for example, make sure the knot is good and tight. Of course, you want the knot to be tight, otherwise, it won't do its job. Saying good and tight is a little bit different from saying very tight. When you say very tight, the focus is on how tight it is. When you say good and tight, the focus is on how important it is to do it right. Another example. Question: are you ready for this? Answer: yes, I've been good and ready for a while. Why not just say, yes, I'm ready? When you say good and ready, you are saying, I'm truly ready. I'm not just saying, yes, I'm sure I'm ready. You're confident about how ready you are. So the pronunciation of this, people would usually say it as two words, good and ready, instead of as three words, good and ready. So they'd say, yes, I'm good and ready for this. The next use of the word good is as part of the word goodness or my goodness. People, especially older people, often say this instead of saying God or my God. So instead of saying God, that was exciting, they'll say goodness, that was exciting. Or instead of saying my God or oh my God, that was the best dog meat I have ever tasted, they will say my goodness, that was the best dog meat I have ever tasted. And this goes back to the Bible. The third of the Ten Commandments says that we shouldn't misuse God's name. And it used to be thought that saying God or my God, as in these examples, broke that rule. So people used to say goodness or my goodness instead. Nowadays, a lot of people don't worry much about this. Sometimes because they are not Christian, or sometimes they think that using an alternative word like goodness to do the same job is still breaking the rule. So let's try it. So in these examples, you have to put goodness or for good or good and in the gaps. First one, make sure you dig the hole something deep. And the answer is good and deep, or good and deep, good and deep. Next one. Noelle said she had left Sortie to something. And the answer for good means forever. It's been a something month since I went to Miaudi. And the answer, a good month since I went to Miaudi. My something, that thunder was loud. And the answer is, my goodness, that thunder was loud. Teacher Matilda left school in March. She is gone something. And the answer, forever. She is gone forever. She won't be back. At the concert, they played the music something loud. And the answer is good and loud. Good and loud. It's a something 3 kilometers from school to the waterfall. And the answer, it's a good 3 kilometers from the school to the waterfall. Make sure the room is something clean before your auntie arrives. And the answer is make sure the room is good and clean before your auntie arrives. Next one. If I hurt my knee again, my career as a football will be over something. And that one is for good, forever. I will not be able to play again. Something, this shopping bag is heavy. And that one, goodness, this shopping bag is heavy. Or maybe my goodness. Up to you. And this is the end, my friend. See you next time.